Hello and welcome to Everything to Guppy, the Binding of Isaac podcast that covers every aspect of the Binding of Isaac, from item to trinket, and all points in between. I'm Gary Butterfield, and with me as always is a man who confessed to biting his own toenails, Will Hughes.
It's true, Gary. It's an established fact of the podcast.
It's in the canon.
Yeah. A hearty greeting to all our listeners and all the ships at sea.
Thank you. That's very beautiful.
Thank you, Gary. I ripped it off from somewhere, I'm sure. I'm feeling kind of philosophical because it's a special day.
It is a very special day. It's
Trinket Sunday.
Sunday, Monday,
Trinket
days, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Trinket
days, Thursday, Friday,
Trinket
days.
And boy, we're talking about a not good one.
Yeah, boy. I feel like we've gotten real lucky with the first several trinkets. Like even the worms were good.
We had worm 3 months.
Yeah.
You know? But
boy, did we already say it? We're talking about Mom's Toenail.
Mom's Toenail.
This is a shitty, bad, boring trinket.
Yeah.
It's a unique combination of shitty and boring.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go with you on saying it's boring.
Okay.
Like I think it's more harm than good. Like too hard to use effectively. And like in the league of, I generally have some affection for Isaac items that like I'm definitely going to hurt myself.
Me too.
With them. This one is one I'm definitely going to hurt myself with, but because of the specifics of how it works, like it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's just annoying every time it happens.
So when you pick this up, all you get is 3 question marks as the description. Mm-hmm. And the reason you get that is so that you are surprised the first time Mom's foot smashes down once per minute, dealing an absolutely ludicrous amount of damage. 300 damage, which is enough to kill pretty much anything on like the first 6 floors, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's spicy. It's random though.
Yeah.
And it can come down on you. Mm-hmm. And something about Mom's foot attack, when that happens in the boss fight, there's an audio cue for it. Mm-hmm. And you can start moving and dodging it. Here, the cue might even be there, but you're just kind of playing the game and it's coming at a kind of a weirdly random interval. Mm-hmm. That I never dodged out of the way of it.
Yeah, you're not in that mode. As we mentioned with Monster's Tooth earlier this week, stomping attacks like this are explosions, so there are ways to stop yourself from taking damage from it. That's like the least interesting thing about Pyromaniac or Host Hat is that they make this trinket less awful. But
yeah. And that's really it. Like you get this with the idea that once about a minute, you get this kind of like bomb that comes down and hurts everybody. Mm-hmm. That's fine. It's just not, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm coming around. It's not very interesting. The most interesting thing to me is the way this doesn't look anything like a toenail to me.
I always think it looks like a wig.
Yeah. Or an open book.
Oh, I could totally see the open book. To me, it looks very much like the curvature of the toenail looks like the bottom part of it looks like the outline of a head. Yeah,
I can see that. Like this is it's like an Earthbound character. It's one of those Earthbound dorks.
It totally is an Earthbound dork, like a Jeff or a Toenail.
Yeah.
Also, but the top of it has a weird divot in it that does not read toenail to me at all.
Yeah,
it's
a cracked not at all.
It's a cracked toenail.
I mean, it is a cracked toenail.
It has bad keratin.
Yeah. I just would have went with something that read a little bit more clearly, I think.
To be fair, a toenail is not, it's just like a sickle.
When you and I's favorite wing restaurant, Fire on the Mountain.
Yes.
The old one we used to go to, Fire on the Mountain Classic. Uh-huh. I think the way they draw chicken wings sometimes look like toenails.
I mean, they looked like almost anything except chicken wings. There's a lot of art on the walls in there, some of which includes like boxing gloves of like chicken wings, and none of it looks like anything that ever came off a chicken.
It's the one thing you should learn how to draw. There.
Right.
And if you're going to do your entire art system based around it.
Like they have a pretty decent Jerry Garcia up on the wall.
Yeah, it looks like Jerry Garcia. It's just he's holding toenails. And then we go now, New Fire in the Mountain. Just doesn't do any of that bullshit.
Yeah, because they're like a. It's like going from
TGI
like Moe's to
Fire on the Mountain. Yeah. To Club M or whatever.
Uncle
or
Moe's
Uncle
Family
Moe's
Feedbag.
Yeah. It's a more soulless version of it.
Although, I will say, Gary, the more restaurant-y vibe to it does mean I get more chances to watch interacting with waitresses Gary.
Yeah, like welcome to flirting, Gary, man.
Yeah.
This is the it's welcome.
Welcome. Flirting Gary joins the battle.
Here I am. I can do shticked. I kind of enjoyed the water table service, not just because we had a fun little bit about it with this, with Zulia or whatever, who's going to be my wife someday, but in part because I liked somebody bringing me water.
Yeah, no, it's a great feeling to not have to get your own water. It's freedom.
Yeah,
it's how a rich lord feels.
Yeah, if I made money, if I made like Bezos money, I'd never get my own water again. I'd have an Amazon drone airlifted into my stomach. You know?
Gary, if you could have one tap capable of delivering anything, let's say any liquid into your home, what would that tap be?
I love this question. I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah, we all have, because we've all dreamt of like just having unlimited access to a thing we love.
Now, you said liquid, and not just anything that can be tapped, because my old answer for this, previous to that, was peanut butter.
All right.
But that's not liquid. I don't want peanut butter sauce.
Okay.
So that's out.
Yeah, I almost never enjoy like a every now and then I'll like enjoy like a Thai peanut sauce, but it's
but
rare.
I don't need a spigot of it.
Certainly not.
It might be iced tea.
All right.
And that's kind of boring, but like I like it all the time. It's not terrible for me.
And Gary, it's not kind of boring. It's extremely boring.
It's boring.
Yeah.
Would you do like gasoline? Like what's more exciting?
No, man, it'd probably just be Diet Coke.
Yeah, that was an answer of mine for a while, but then I just like lost a little taste for it.
Yeah, totally.
So
I'm starting to. I just need to drink more water. Like,
yeah,
that's the sad biological fact of my life. Is the single largest determinant of my mood is not like my economic status. It's not my satisfaction with work. It's whether I've had a glass of water in the last hour.
Me too. And it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like I went to a Rite Aid today, and I like felt like kind of like very mildly, like no one should be alarmed, mildly faint. And I realized like, oh, like if I don't buy a glass of water or like a small bottle of water to drink while I'm doing the shopping, like I'm gonna feel really shitty. And I did, and that was it.
Yeah.
Because torso report, we're sweating like maniacs because it's 1,000 degrees.
It's so hot in Portland. It's supposed to rain on Saturday. God, please.
I'm just going to go lay in the gravel outside my house and just soak it up like a Shawshank. Like
soak it up like a Shawshank.
Soak it like a Shawshank.
Soak it like a Shawshank. Soak it like a Shawshank. Soak it like a Shawshank.
Flirt and Gary join the fight. Yeah, I need that rain. Like the flowers need the rain.
Yeah. Gary, you know what we have for this one that we almost never have for trinkets?
A seed.
We got that seed.
Seed me up, Buttercup.
Oh, wow. What a fun nickname. All right. Sorry, I'm a little... Boy, Flirt and Gary really did show up.
Flirt and Gary never went away. Now that he's out of the box, he's out.
Oh, God, no. We must contain him.
Flirt and Gary can't be contained.
I don't like this voice. 4S.
Flirt and Will is what you're doing right there.
It's exactly what I'm doing. 9 A L 1 R.
All right.
Dropped in room above starting room.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. It makes me think like there could be trinket seeds for other trinkets. They just don't do them because I thought they were totally randomized.
No, it's part. I think everything is contained in the seed.
Yeah. So why aren't there? You owe us some seeds.
You owe us some seed. We sound like Monsanto.
You owe me seed, or worse. We sound like Dark Flirt and Gary. You owe me seed. I don't know if that's still flirting.
No, that's gone to a coercive internet place.
Yeah, give me a handful.
Gary, no. Hanging dong.
Dog 24/7.
Brick
Gary
my
joined
switch.
the fight.
Dark Flirt and Gary killed Luigi.
gross. And I do it again too because it makes me hard.
That joke will still be relevant in a week when this episode runs.
Yeah, no, like that's the nice thing about not having that backlog is we're only going to be 2 weeks behind instead of like 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm mad that they decided Luigi wasn't dead. When I first saw that, like, and I don't have any animus towards Luigi, I was just like, how brave is that?
Yeah.
Like, they killed him in this announcement trailer, and if he was just canonically dead, like, I was pretty into it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, Nintendo's gotten weird. You know,
Nah, it'd just be like that Kevin James show where they killed off the wife because they didn't like the actress anymore.
Yeah, I guess that'd be. And nobody likes Luigi's actor.
Is it just Charles Martinet again?
I think so.
Yeah.
And everybody likes him, actually.
Gary, what should people do if they enjoy the show?
Well, they should deposit some seed money into patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.
All right. Or
Duckseed.
tell your mom about the show.
Tell your mom about the show and run it by any waitresses. You know, just to see if they might be interested in learning more about Dark Flirt and Gary.
Please don't.
Or regular Flirt and Gary.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't. Don't do that. That's about it, I think.
Yeah, I think we can safely move into the wrap-up portion of the episode. How are you feeling about how the episode went?
I'm feeling all right. I'm letting you know right now that the extreme amounts of sweat coming out of my torso right now are influencing my mood and my sense of humor.
Okay.
Like, I think that give me a handful joke wouldn't have flown on a cooler day. I think that at this point, it's just like, at some point, I have some connection in my head that's like, I have to get a certain number of words out and then I can go sit in front of a fan. So they're not getting screened as much.
Yeah, my body feels gross and horny. I guess my words should too.
It's always weird to me that people get horny when it's hot. Like, I couldn't handle somebody touching me right now. It's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
I'm so moist.
The hug situation in my house is very tentative hugs.
Yeah, you just do a back pat.
Although Olivia has an air conditioner, so the hugs are better in there.
Oh my God. I want an air conditioner so bad.
Good night.
Good night.